World Cup doesn't start in the knockout rounds, it starts with a trap. A trap so brutal that some of the best football teams on earth never escape it. In 2026, 48 nations will arrive dreaming about lifting the trophy. Only 32 survive the first test. And here's the crazy part. A team can win twice and still panic. A team can lose once and still qualify. And sometimes, a country's entire World Cup depends on a goal scored in a completely different stadium. This is the hidden psychology of the World Cup group stage. 48 teams are split into 12 groups, 4 teams per group, 3 matches. That's all you get. No second chances, no 7-game series, just 3 opportunities to keep your dream alive. Win a match and you earn 3 points. Draw and you earn 1. Lose and you get nothing. Simple. At least that's what FIFA wants you to think. Because the real drama begins when teams finish level on points. Now goal difference matters, then goals scored, then head-to-head results, then disciplinary records, yellow cards, red cards, months of preparation, years of sacrifice, potentially decided by a booking in the 87th minute of a group game. And if absolutely everything is still tied, FIFA can literally draw lots. A World Cup fate determined by chance. Imagine training your entire life for a tournament that could theoretically come down to a name pulled from a bowl. But the strangest part isn't the rules, it's the pressure. Lose your opening game and every mistake suddenly feels fatal. Players stop thinking about winning, they start thinking about survival. Sports psychologists call this loss aversion. Humans fear losing more than they enjoy winning. That's why some favorites collapse after one bad result. The pressure becomes heavier than the opponent. Meanwhile, underdogs experience the opposite. Nobody expects them to succeed. Every point feels like a bonus. Every draw feels like a victory. And that freedom makes them dangerous. That's why World Cups produce shock results again and again. Not because the weaker team suddenly became stronger, because pressure changes behavior. Then comes the final round of group matches, the most chaotic day in football. All games kick off at the same time. A goal scored hundreds of miles away can instantly change who qualifies. One moment you're advancing. 30 seconds later, you're eliminated, without even touching the ball. Fans are checking live tables. Players are listening to crowd reactions. Managers are calculating scenarios in real time. Win by 1. Win by 2. Don't concede. Score again. The mathematics becomes madness. And before any of this even begins, there is the draw. A few balls, a few names. 30 seconds that can shape an entire tournament. One nation lands in an easy group. Another lands beside multiple title contenders. The path changes before a single ball is kicked. Football calls it the group of death, and every team hopes it belongs to someone else. That's why the group stage is far more than qualification. It's a psychological battlefield. 3 matches, 3 opportunities, 1 mistake that can haunt a nation for 4 years. The knockout rounds create champions. The group stage destroys dreams. And now, when the World Cup begins, you'll see what most fans miss. Not just football, pressure, probability, and survival.